Yo, what is good, fellas? Hope you boys are all having a fantastic Friday. So today we're going over my honest thoughts on College Football Ultimate Team. Now, I've had this game for about a week now because I got the deluxe pre-order edition, whatever you want to call it. I gave EA a bag to get this game a week early. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. I have been having a very fun time on this game mode, Dynasty, Road to Glory. All in all, CFB 25 has been a very enjoyable experience. Honestly, my biggest comparison to this game and how it makes me feel right now is like when Fortnite Reboot came back on in Tilted Towers and all the boys loaded up back onto Fortnite. That is exactly how I feel when I boot up this game. I am genuinely having fun playing a video game. Now, with that all said, I do think there are things in this game mode specifically of Ultimate Team that EA does need to improve on, but I do understand. This team has been really live, like with people in their game for 5 days. The cut team is not the mutt team. Two separate entities. So obviously, there are going to be things that the cut team messes up on. Think back to like Madden 16. That Madden team was not perfect. This is basically their first go at that. So the fact that, this game mode is coming out and is already really fun, a lot of things to do, honestly, hat off to EA for that. But I do think there are some things that need to be talked about in a little bit more, depth. So I want to start with the good, and the best thing so far for me in college football in general has been how the gameplay actually feels. It is completely different from Madden, and that is exactly what I needed from this game. The biggest concern people had before this game dropped was it going to play like a Madden reskin? Was it going to be just Madden 2.0 with college players? And fellas, it has not been that whatsoever. I genuinely enjoy booting up this game and playing head-to-head, which, I do enjoy it in Madden, but not nearly at the level I'm enjoying it in Cut so far. And so the fact that they nailed down the actual gameplay so early on and is just, there is no defense, we get it, but the fact that you can make so many different hot routes, you can change the depth of your routes, it is so much more to actually think about. It's not brain dead, run 4 verts with a drag underneath. You actually have to think about what you're going to run here. And honestly, I love it. I'm a big fan of how college football actually plays. And the fact that Ultimate Team plays it plays well. It's enjoyable. I enjoy loading into a head-to-head game. And that is honestly the biggest thing that I'm shout out EA for. Another thing I wanted to talk about too is how many different players are in this game. Now, when you play Madden, for the most part, Ultimate Team specifically, you probably know anywhere from like 80 to 85% of the players that are actually in the game. If you guys watch a lot of football, play fantasy football, just enjoy football, you probably know a majority of the people in the game. Now, for Cut, I probably know 25% of the people in this game, and I would consider myself knowledgeable on college football. I think I know a decent amount about college football. College student, I watch a lot of SEC ball, watch a lot of people talk about SEC ball. Now, I do not know who half these fools are. I think that is so freaking cool. The fact that, a person who loves Tulsa can build an entire Tulsa-based team and get every player that they personally love. Yeah, you can do it in Madden, but I feel like it's just way more direct and personalized in this game. And that is honestly because there's 134 teams in this game, and out of 134 teams in this game, I believe every team could have like 85 to 90 players in the actual game. So EA has a massive player pool to pull from. On top of that, we're getting NFL stars in the game. Today, you guys are probably watching this video after the content drops, but my prime example is I can have my Will Howard, Ohio State's quarterback right now, throw an absolute bomb to Mike Evans. Mike Evans is an absolute stud. So I think that part is just insanely cool, and the fact that they got the NFL players in the game honestly makes this game even better. Now, this is just a more general college football thing, but the playbooks in this game, oh my God, they are so realistic. As you guys should know by now, I've probably said it 14 times in this video. I go to Tennessee. I watch a lot of Tennessee football games. The playbooks are identical to how Tennessee plays football. Oh my God, the offense, the wide bunch out wide, the screens, the RPOs out of there, I'm in Neyland. It feels like I'm in Neyland. The audio, the visuals, that is exactly what this game was supposed to be. And EA nailed it out of the freaking park. I also will say there are strategy items in the game and abilities, but those really have not affected MUT whatsoever right now, and I don't know if I want them to yet, but I'm a big fan of exactly how this game plays, the playbooks, the realism, the visuals, everything about this game has been so visually appealing. So another thing that EA did a great job at. Now, another like super small thing that if you don't play a lot of Madden, you might not really recognize, but when you knee out the clock and the game should be over, the game just ends. It's a time saver. Saves you an extra minute of having to kneel out the ball. Huge quality of life change that hopefully they bring into Madden 25. I think that the fact that I didn't even think about it, but like now it's like my favorite feature in this game. If I want to get out of a game and there's a minute left on the clock, usually you'd have to snap the ball twice. Your opponent could grief. It could take you a minute to get out of that game, hop into another one. Now you knee the ball once, game is over. It's really good. And the last thing that I do want to touch on before we get a little bit more negative is the amount of free cards in this game so far. Again, the deluxe edition of this game comes out today. You guys are seeing this video, I'm assuming around 4:30 p.m. Eastern time on Friday. So we haven't gotten the brand new Ultimate Alumni cards, but I'm assuming we're going to get some form of free players within that promo. Probably a welcome item or, a field pass or something that'll reward us for playing the game. Now, this field pass has been so rewarding. As we all know, there are auction floors in the game, and so it makes it really hard to build your team. Well, a lot of us have decent teams, and it has come directly from the free things we have gotten. We got welcome items already. We got solo challenges that give us players. I think EA has done a great job at rewarding us for playing their game so far. Now on to the bad. And like I just said, I am recording this video Friday morning. You guys are seeing this Friday afternoon. So maybe some of these things have changed. But the first thing I want to talk about, the auction house flooring. So if you guys don't know, there is a minimum price you guys can list up your cards that has been going on since that 88 plus glitch came out into the game. We'll talk about that when we talk about that a little bit later in this video. But what I want to dive into right now is why is this still in the game? Yeah, I know EA, you guys made a mistake and you acted on it correctly by flooring off your cards. You did the right thing at the time, right? Really good job. You acted on an issue. You guys realized you made a mistake. You took the mistake and you fixed it. Well, your solution is not a solution anymore. It makes buying players virtually not valuable. 80s should not be going for 20,000 coins. I'm sorry. These cards are good. Not all 80s need to sell for 19,200 coins. It just doesn't need to be done that way. The fact that it is still in the game Friday morning, this happened Tuesday afternoon, it's been in the game too long. Maybe they got rid of it today with the official global release and the first content drop, but the fact that it was in the game for almost 4 days is absolutely ridiculous. If this isn't out of the game by Sunday, then it will be a bigger issue, but the fact that they did act on their issues fast is good, but they aren't removing their solution because it's no longer a solution. People cannot spend their coins. I highly recommend don't purchase anything off the auction house right now. They'll all be cheaper. So again, do not buy any of these cards that are selling for 19,200. They're going to go under that as soon as we get these auction floors removed. Also, just want to talk quickly about the store odds. The packs have not been good. The junior bundles, yeah, there were make rights for it, which again, shout out EA for realizing they made a mistake and acting on it quickly, but they didn't fully act on everything quickly. And again, we'll talk about that in a minute. But the pack odds so far have not been good whatsoever. Highly recommend you fellas. 1, don't open packs because you can't sell your cards. And 2, just don't open freaking packs. Don't spend money on this game. You don't need to right now. Don't do it. Now, I do think this is an easy fix, boost pack odds, and it will be. I think it will be fixable. But right now, packs are they're not openable right now. Don't do it. And the last issue I have right now is the fact that there has been nothing mentioned about this 88 plus all seasons player glitch. Yes, I benefited from it, and I have said that on this channel multiple times. Not complaining on the fact that I got a bunch of free cards. I'm complaining in the fact that the community has heard nothing about it. Yes, you guys gave us make rights for opening junior bundles or whatever else, the ACC and the alma mater pack, which is great. You guys acted on an issue. But the biggest issue that you guys are causing more issues from is just by not even mentioning this. Hopefully, by the time I'm watching this, I'm recording this at 8:35 Friday morning. We have an 11 a.m. live stream. I'll post a video up after that live stream. Hopefully, they address this here. If they don't, I don't know what they're gonna do. Hopefully, they just give everyone an 88 plus fantasy pack. Give us all one of the 88s or one of the 89s. Make it fair for everybody. This is a brand new game. Again, you guys are a brand new cut team. I understand that mistakes are gonna happen, but it's how they really fix them, and I think they tried to fix them. They didn't remove their fix with the auction floors, and they haven't really attacked their main issue, which is that big 88 plus glitch. I haven't even talked about the solo battles glitch. That feels like it was weeks ago, and it was like Monday. Solo battles still aren't back in the game, so I don't personally care. I'm not like I'm going to sit here and grind out solo battles right now, but it is a game mode that we were promised, and pre-order players really didn't get to grind solo battles. You know, you wanted to pre-order the game, right? You spent extra money to get the game early, and maybe all you wanted to do was grind solo battles. Well, you couldn't do that. So I do think there are some things that EA needs to address, and hopefully today by 11 o'clock Eastern Time, AM, those will be addressed, if not later in the day. And again, fellas, I know I'm recording this early, posting it up later in the day, and I'm sorry about that, but I didn't expect us to get really cool content today, so you know what? Whatever, we ball. That is everything I got. Hope you fellas have a fantastic day. Remember, grind college football ultimate team. It is a freaking great time. Have a great Friday. It's almost the weekend, and I'll catch you boys later. Peace.